Hello, everybody. Steven, the Salon Guy here, and welcome to another live stream here Tuesday evening. I'm very glad that you can be joining us, and momentarily there's going to be loads and loads of people coming in, so I'm really excited to be doing this live stream with you guys. So this is an exciting live stream, and I am really excited because I want you guys to join in the conversation. I want you guys to share with me your views on who you think is going to win this fight. I think it's going to be big, and I have my thoughts. But before we talk about the actual fight itself, I want to introduce Micah. Come on over, man. So, as you know, I'm working with new people on my team, and Micah is here with us. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
How you doing, man? Good to see you. So, Micah was more popular than I was last time.
Sorry, it happens.
It happens. And Micah is going to be monitoring the comments and stuff like that. So
chat it up, guys.
Yeah, chat it up, interact with him. But I'm warning you guys, if you are, rude, disrespectful, we will ban you. And I hope it doesn't happen.
Don't mess.
Yeah, don't mess with him, especially. He's manning the keyboard. So, all right, I'm going to start this. Thanks, man. But yeah, so I'm really, really excited. And I see a lot of comments. 91 people already. We hit 90. Thank you so much. I see all the comments coming in, and this is crazy. We're going to try to keep up with you guys. I appreciate everyone saying hello. I appreciate all the comments. I can get a glimpse already. We're going to talk about this fight after the haircut. We're going to talk about this, and I know you all have your opinions, but I want to do this after the haircut so I can read the comments and interact with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hello to everybody, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to just reposition the camera so we can see the mannequin head here. And this is a mannequin from Hair Art Products, which I'm always using Hair Art Products mannequins. And this is Ricardo. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the haircut, which Connor McGregor has been sporting during the press conference. And thank you. Hello, Casey. What's going on? All right, so a pick before I start cutting. Mike, let me have my phone real quick. Let me have my phone. Cool. So you guys want to see a pic of Connor McGregor. Let's see. Of his hair, of the haircut that I'm doing. So, hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. I had it pulled up. And, hold on. I'm going to pull it up. Torius. All right, so he has a really tight haircut. A side part, kind of a classic haircut. But this is the haircut we're going to be doing. All right, this is what we're doing. And you guys can go to his Instagram. But this is pretty much it. I see all this, and I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very, very much. So this is what we're doing today. Really cropped haircut with a side part. And when he rolled up, man, now I do want to talk about this real quick, is the press conferences. Like, what do you guys think of the press conferences, man? I think Toronto was the best one, but man, those were awesome, man. And when he walked out, he was just like, right, Micah? Yeah. He was pimping in like his suits, and oh man, he was awesome, man. He was awesome. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with, this is the magic clip right here, clippers from Wall, and I want to start with kind of a longer guard right into here, just to get rid of all this hair. All right, so we're gonna kind of scoop this up right into here, just to kind of get rid of this hair, because this is obviously a longer mannequin, and I'm using a number 6 guard. And the reason I'm doing this way is just to get the majority of the hair off the head. So most likely people who are getting this haircut are not going to be having hair this long to start with, but If you are, then it's best to get rid of all the longer hair first. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm just working upwards, and let's go on this side and through here. I have this basically clipped out of the way just to make it a little bit easier to work with. And so if somebody is starting with probably this type of haircut, this length, this will be a pretty extreme makeover for somebody. All right. This will be a pretty extreme makeover if somebody's starting with hair this long to do this haircut. But the key is to get rid of all the length. Micah, what comments we have, man? Anything? What? Awesome. Yep. Really? His suits are amazing, man. I think his suits are. I have a lot of custom suits myself. I think suits are great, but I think his suits are phenomenal. So for this type of haircut, this applies to kind of the classic gentleman's haircut, which I gotten a lot of people requesting something like that. So now what we're going to do is where we're going to actually start the fade, which is right in through here. This is where we're going to start with. I'm going to use 000 right here. This is basically no guard whatsoever, and we're just going to work this up this way. So I'm really looking to get this nice and short. So what I like to do is I like to basically get rid of all of the hair and start with my shortest point first, and then begin the fade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just get rid of all this hair right in through here, the sides and the back. And I'm basically, I know you're probably like saying to yourself, whoa, this looks crazy. But this is the way, and a lot of other guys do this too, create these types of fades and looks. It's just going super, super short. And I like to kind of work my way from the bottom up. In my, the way I do it, and there's loads of ways to do this, obviously. But, I'm a hairstylist, I'm not a barber. But, I've learned from guys that are barbers. I learned how to do stuff like this a long time ago. So basically, I like myself to work from the bottom upwards. Except like what I just did, if there's a lot of hair, then you can get rid of it. So any questions about this, Mike, at all? Or? Go to my website, which is TheSalonGuy.com, and then go to my Contact Us page. I'm in New Jersey, so anybody asking and curious, that's where I'm located in New Jersey. But I do screen clients. I don't take everybody. I'm pretty expensive for a haircut, so that's the thing. Is it's all depends on if you're willing to pay. All right, so I'm basically continuing on this side as well, and just bringing this up. And as you can see, I'm pushing the hair into the comb. And by doing that, it's allowing me to keep a clean, consistent line right in through here to follow my guide and follow the shape. And it's so much faster, I think, to get rid of the hair instead of trying to like scoop it out this way. I just think creating that line is much easier. All right, so now that that is done, now you have to start thinking where you're going to take this. What direction you're going to go in, how much are you going to fade this? On this one side here, he does have it completely disconnected. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on fading this side first. And again, this is a side part, so you do want to make sure that, and it is disconnected. So, you know, this is going to be kind of a completely separate side from everything else. So I'm going to raise the blade up, the lever. I'm going to open it up just a little bit more, and I'm going to work upwards. And what this is doing is just creating a light start of a fade. And we're going to work this kind of step by step. And then what I like to do sometimes is I'll go back in, and then I will go back and then use this again to refine everything. So you want to work in small kind of increments. You don't want to go too high, because if you go too high, then it's going to be too late, unfortunately. So what you want to do is you just want to start to kind of create another line working up. But I'm creating the line by blending. I'm not creating like a harsh line, which I know a lot of people do sometimes, as far as like buzzing it all the way up to here. I'm literally trying to blend this as I go up. What do you got, Micah? Anything? I'm sure there's got to be comments. Or people just still? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. All right. So I'm working upwards. Again, just little increments going up. Because he does have this relatively short into here. All right. Now I'm going to put a #1 guard. And as you can see, I'm working relatively, somewhat quick on this. I'm going to drop the lever down. And now I'm just going to work upwards this way. So this is where the disconnection part starts. And this is where you're going to see a little bit of a line that we need to blend out. And that's where we do this, and then we'll go back in and get rid of it. Again, keep in mind this is mannequin hair, or mannequin head, so it's definitely going to be a little bit. We'll try our best. We'll try our best to blend this out and make sure. But mannequin heads aren't always the easiest when doing fades like this. But like I said, I'm going to try my best to show you guys. So no matter how much I'm working with clippers here, I'm always combing the hair into the clipper guard. It's just something I've always done. It's kind of a habit of mine. It just really helps keep me organized and focused. This way I can see everything. And the interesting thing about clipper work is that you can always go back in. You can go back in and refine everything. How we doing, Micah? Yeah, I'm uploading 5 days a week now. 5 days a week. And how to remove product from hair, the best thing to do is really shampoo it, to be honest with you. I'd say it's probably about 3 inches or so, 3.5 to 4 inches, the most, because he sweeps it over. But we'll get to that. All right, so now I'm going to raise the lever up. And now we're working higher and higher towards the top of the head, as you can see here. And again, I'm pushing the hair into the clipper guard. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go back and refine this when we're done. Oh, let's see. Sorry, I'm way off center. There we go. So let me know. I'd like to ask a question. How many of you guys are, I always ask this every time it's a live stream, how many of you are professionals or students, or let me know what you guys do. If you're in the industry, I always love to know. Oh, it was a 000. So there was no, it was really no guard, and it was all the way closed. So relatively short, I'd say. All right, so now I'm going to jump to a number 2 guard. I'm going to bring the lever down, and here's where we're going to work a little bit closer to the part side right here. And Connor McGregor has a little bit more of a reddish tone to his hair. And this mannequin doesn't have a beard. I should have got a beard with a mannequin with a beard. I don't know if I had a blonde mannequin with a beard. That's the problem. Sorry guys if I'm not responding to the comments as much. I'm trying to get through this haircut so we can talk about the fight. But if your hair is like pretty short to begin with, you know, like this is pretty much a breeze, this haircut. It's not really, you know, shouldn't take too long to do. It's just taking me a lot longer just because there was already a lot of hair to begin with. So that's why it's taking me a little bit longer. Oh, great. Whoa. That's insane. Had a what? In this industry? You got to go to cosmetology school. If you want to get started in this industry, or if you want to be a barber, you have to go to school for it. I mean, but I know a lot of people that are doing this in their basement, you know, that aren't even licensed. They're just doing it. So it really depends on you. All right, now I'm going to switch to number 3 guard. And again, these are snap-on guards right here. So they basically snap right on, which is cool. Now, once we're done with this, we're going to bust out with the scissors, but we're still in the kind of blending and connecting mode. And I'm going to take this a little bit higher too, which we have to continue to finish blending this all in. But again, on mannequin head, sometimes it's hard to do all this. It's hard to blend it. But all right, so now I'm going to go back in with the guard, the lever all the way up, or all the way down until it raises the guard right onto here, so that we can start to really kind of fine tune and blend this in a little bit more. And what I'm doing is I'm just going in with trying to hit the corners like this, and I'm just working this cut up this way. And all we're doing is refining that fade and getting rid of the line that we see. And this is where the finesse comes in, is right through here. Now, I know there's loads and loads of, if there's barbers watching, you guys do this every single day in your sleep. But for hairstylists, you know, this is something that a lot of us all need more practice on, and stuff that we should be doing more and more often. But yeah, the best way to do this is to practice. Yes. That's going to be kind of tough and very expensive. You arrange that, Micah. You would know more about doing that. No. Oh yeah, I mean, if it's legit, everything's cool, then possibly. Although it might be kind of a, I don't know about right now, but yeah, I want to go to Dubai. If somebody wants to fly me out to Dubai, I'll go. right, so again, we're just working this up, the head shape. And I'm just kind of refining the fade and the lines right there. Again, I'm sorry if I'm not responding immediately, but I'm trying to focus on this. I do have a son. That's funny. Everyone's asking my personal life. I do have a son. I'm not married. My son is 22 years old, folks. 22. I had him when I was 3. I liked older women back then. Well, let me know if anyone laughs, Micah. Really? Yeah, I might need your backup, Micah. Yeah, let's set that up through Micah, please, whoever's asking. Huh? All right, so I'm working up the head shape again right here. And I'm just refining this fade right into here. A lot of this is just refining. And again, on a mannequin, it's not necessarily the easiest. But I'm trying my best over here. But I think we're getting there. I think we're looking pretty good. All right, so now we're going to work into the top. And I've been waiting to do this because the top is starting to get in the way now of this whole haircut. And now we can finally do it. So I'm going to spray this down. And this is my own customized TheSalonGuy spray bottle. Yes, this is it, which is very, very cool. All right. So now I'm just going to brush this through, and we're going to comb the front. Again, this is a comb over, and he does have it really, really all kind of slicked over, but it's relatively short as well. Throughout here, it kind of stops like pretty abruptly, but it's enough for him to kind of slick over. Okay. So let me just take a quick peek at the comments, because I apologize. How many people we have watching? 70. God, we hit like 100 really quickly, and then all of a sudden. All right. So let me just jump in the comments. Leon Kennedy. It's not super hard, but again, it's like my Leonardo DiCaprio haircut. I'm using the Wall Magic Clips. Okay, the Wall Magic Clips. All right, so now we're going to cut this. And for this part, again, it is pretty kind of abrupt where he has it. Okay, so then, as you can see, it's kind of like, you know, how it is. We just literally cut it straight across. Now I'm going to do some scissor over comb, just to kind of refine everything and blend it all in. But the key is that you don't want to have this super, super long on top, but just enough to go back and around, but just not too long on the top. So I'm probably going to cut this to, I'd say, about maybe 3 inches or so on top. And I'm going to do this all the way to the front. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling everything straight up from the head and literally just cutting this section right down the middle, straight across. That's all I'm doing. It's a relatively simple haircut, to be honest with you. Nothing too complicated. Everybody who wants to know what to say to your barber, what the pictures, just literally show the photo of him on Instagram. That really is all you got to do, is just show the photo on Instagram. And hopefully the stylist, this is something I would suggest going to a barber for, or, hairstylist who's good at short haircuts and clipper work and things like that. That's what I would suggest. Barbers do these haircuts pretty much like all day long. And if you're a stylist doing these haircuts, then that's great. It's good to see you doing the clipper work. But yeah, that's what I think. All right, so now what I'm doing is I'm just literally going in, and now I'm going to be just kind of refining this into here, and then working this part, the corner, right in as well. Michael, what do we, Say what? India? I've wanted to go to India. Why can't it be anywhere close, like California? What I'm doing is literally just blending and connecting the top in through the sides here, and just rounding out the shape. Right into here. So it's a little bit heavy right there because of that corner, and we're just going to take that corner off. Okay. So what do you think, guys? How are we looking so far? I think we're looking pretty good.
Some people want to know where to put a part.
You want to put a part where it naturally falls, and everyone's head is different. Obviously, this mannequin head, I was trying to find the right place to do a part, and I felt this was okay. You basically comb the hair back, and then you push it forward, and then that's where the hair wants to kind of, split. So this wants to split way up top here. I just think if I did that, it would be a little bit too short or too high up, in my opinion. And this mannequin, again, the way the hair sewn in, it probably looks better about right into here because we're already cutting in through the hairline. So that's why we have to be a little bit cautious in this part right here.
People want to know how high a rope should be. It matters.
Well, it does matter. So I can't go any lower on this, but the best thing to do is when you comb the hair straight back like this, for anybody, you comb it straight back and you push it forward, and you see what happened? The hair splits. So when the hair splits, that kind of determines where your natural part is. Again, this is on a mannequin head, so the head shape is a little bit different. But it's usually the corner of the eyebrow going straight back. Right into this area going straight back is where you want to part it. Okay? And that goes for, men, women, but everyone has a natural parting. So when you comb the hair back, it's going to want to split. It's going to want to split down the middle. It's going to want to split over this way. But that's the best way to find a part. If you part the hair and it keeps falling forward this way, like it keeps going down like that, it's too low. If you comb it over this way and there's too much of the buzz part into here, then it's too high, unfortunately. And that part, it's too late. Once it's too low, once it's too high, then you're kind of screwed, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the best way to find a part. Hopefully that's helpful to you guys. Let me know if it's helpful. I'm just kind of checking this whole thing just to make sure, to see where we're at. And I might want to take this a little bit higher for my own self. Yeah, I think I just want to take this a little bit higher. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to come in now. I'm just going to cut this by hand. What are people saying, Micah?
People want to know if someone's hair is thinning.
Mm-hmm.
What's a good haircut for? They have an hairline. I'm assuming for those people.
I mean, it really depends. You know, it could be shave it. You know, it could be something cropped and short. You know, that could be a good solution. I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay, sorry guys, we're getting there. So you really want to accentuate this part right into here. Go ahead, Micah, anything? Any comments?
Someone wants to know how they can grow out their hair to get like a top knot look. I guess it's a man bun.
I mean, I get that question all the time. Literally just grow out your hair. There's nothing else to do. Just literally grow your hair out. Be patient and grow it. There's
Someone with fine hair wants to know how to keep their hair up for a long.
you need something like talc, my product talc, on my website, TheSalonGuy.com/shop. Talc is a great product for fine hair. Okay. All right. So we're getting there. We're almost done. And then we can talk fight stuff. But how is everybody doing tonight? That's the one thing I'd like to know right now is how the heck are you doing? You guys good? You feeling good? Are you enjoying your evening so far? Let me know if anyone responds, Micah.
Everyone's saying awesome job. Is getting a Brazilian blowout in your hair or dry?
It could, depending on, you know, if you get the right one or not. It definitely could. So are you guys thinking this is looking like McGregor's hair? Everyone doing good?
Everyone's doing great.
All right.
We've done all your live broadcasts. Yeah.
Awesome. How many of you hairstylists out there like have a challenge with doing men's haircuts like these, like, or intimidated by clippers and men's haircuts and stuff like that? Like, how many of you guys are kind of intimidated by them? Because it's not easy, especially if you're not used to doing it. Fly me out to Turkey. Oh man. Yeah, let me know if anybody here kind of has any challenges with men's haircuts and stuff like that. I think it's great that people are watching that aren't even stylists, right? It's crazy. I appreciate you guys watching me. I'm trying to make this entertaining for you guys. What does that say? Yes, I take about 45 minutes for my men's haircuts. Just because, one, I charge a bit more, and two, my clientele kind of demands that. I'm not somebody who books every like 15, 20 minutes. I'm not a barber. I'm a hairstylist. So I do women's hair as well. You know, when I'm charging the amount of money I'm charging, you know, you definitely want to be able to take your time, you know. So I take about 45 minutes for women, about an hour or so for men. I mean, I'm sorry, an hour for men, about 45 minutes for women. So yeah. It could cut off the circulation to your scalp and stuff, and just I always feel like the hair needs to breathe, but also at the same time, I feel like in my own personal experiences, I used to wear hats all the time, and I think that did contribute to some of my hair loss because all that, it's almost like when you press on something, it creates like a crease in it or a wrinkle. Imagine putting that on your hair like constantly. It's just I think it's gonna damage your hair follicles. So I am not a huge fan of people wearing hats if they're losing their hair, because I think it makes the hair thinner. It just makes the hair feel a little more, I don't know. It's not, I don't advise it, my personal opinion. Unless if your goal is like, oh, I'm going to shave it off anyway, then wear as many hats as you want. But I definitely think it does affect your hair if your hair is kind of thinning already. Thank you. Yeah, I do have a TheSalonGuy watch. All right, so basically, we're almost done. Just want to refine this a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in here. And just work out this side part here a little bit more. Sorry I'm so quiet. When I do these types of haircuts, I really end up staying really focused on this stuff. And also, I suggest cutting on dry hair for the, when you're buzzing using the clippers. I suggest dry hair. Me personally, because you can see all the detail.
What's your opinion on argan oil versus coconut oil?
Argan oil. I think argan oil is a lot more kind of conditioning and healing. Coconut oil, I think, is just like oily. It smells nice. I think it makes your hair feel good. I think argan oil has more healing properties to it. So it's going to make your hair feel a little bit softer. I think coconut oil is a lot thicker. I don't use either one, but. All right, so let's blow dry this a little bit so we can see what we got here. Oh. I apologize for the blow dryer being a little bit loud. What do we got, Micah? Anything? No, let's talk about the mannequin. 360 spin. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see here. Let me just do a little more work on this. Now, Conor always seems to have wet hair or gelled hair. So I'm going to put some gel in this. I just want to take care of this first. I'm using thinning shears right now just to blend in a little bit more. Everybody thinking so far? Is everybody feeling like it's resembling Conor a bit? Great. I appreciate that, everybody. Again, this is with no product. And on a mannequin. So it makes it a little more difficult. Once again, it's not, don't be ashamed to have to go back in and refine anything. Right now what I'm doing is I have no guard and I'm literally going in and just working an upward kind of scooping shape to refine the taper right into here. So I'm laying it flat and I'm just literally working up just ever so slightly just to refine anything that I see. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you being a professional, you being a true artist. As you can see through here, we're just putting icing on the cake. And the more you do this, the more the client is going to appreciate it. It's going to show off your work a little bit more. Any comments? Great. YouTubers hate me? I don't know. I don't think Blue Man hates me. I have no idea. If he does, then his loss. I don't know. They're all a bunch of... If somebody hates me, then that's their problem. I don't really hate anybody. And I can really honestly give two craps about people who hate me and they're trying to do something that I spent 20 plus years of my life doing, when the only reason they achieved their success was because of a haircut. So somebody wants to hate on me, they can hate on my grind and my professionalism that I've dedicated half of my life and my career to. So I've earned it. I'm the salon guy, man. There's no, I'm not the fucking, excuse my language, I'm not the fashion blogger guy or the bathroom product reviewer guy. I'm the friggin' salon guy because I'm a friggin' hairstylist for 20 years. I was one of the first guys on YouTube to do hair tutorials 8.5 years ago. No one else was doing this. So, but I don't hate anybody. I don't want people to hate me either.
Lots of requests for the Mayweather haircut overall. So
yeah. So yeah, I'm about to do the hard part, guys. Excuse me 1 second. No one should hate anyone. I don't think people should hate anybody. I watch their stuff. I have my own challenges with certain things that I see, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of certain things that I see. I have my own frustrations. But I don't hate anyone. Like, no one ever did anything to me personally. If you, steal from me, if you friggin', cause harm, that's when I'm not going to be a big fan. But, yeah, there's no reason to hate. All right. So, yes, I'm going to put the hard part in now. Let's turn this way. What are people saying? Well, just in general. One level lighter? It shouldn't. It shouldn't damage your hair. Wait, did they say lightning one level lighter? Yeah, it's not going to damage your hair. I've done loads and loads of soccer player haircuts, to be honest with you. I have so many soccer player haircuts on my channel. Just literally browse my channel. Best product to what? Protect it? Texture? I mean, I don't know. I have a product, talc, that's great. Bond pastes are good. Haze is good. All my products are pretty good for that stuff. All right, so I'm just putting in the hard part right here. Again, this is only going to show up looking, as good as it possibly can on a mannequin head. All right, so now let's put in the last part right here. So yes, we just did a hard part right there, folks. And now I'm going to use my product, gel. I have a hair gel. It's literally an amazing, light, natural hair gel. Like, it's not going to make your hair feel super stiff. It's very easy to work into your hands. It smells great. I wanted a very light, workable gel. And that's what this is. What are any comments that we should be concerned with? So I'm working. I do ship to Canada. Canada is close. So I ship to Canada. It's just a little more expensive for the shipping, because yeah, I do ship to Canada. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb this through, because I believe he has it more combed back. All right, let's put the icing on the cake, and then we'll be ready to talk. Oh God, I don't even remember. I don't even think I used hair products. I used a lot of hairspray when I had hair to hold it up. But keep in mind, I'm 42 years old, so. All right, I'm just putting the icing on the cake here, and then we'll be done. This is looking good. What do you guys think so far? Everybody like this? I think we did a great job. I think up close how it looks. All right, mission accomplished. All right, so let's do a spin around. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see a little bit closer. And let me know what you think of Mr. McGregor. All right, so I'm going to spin the head around. So what are they saying? What do you guys think?
Everyone said it's great. It's way better than Connor's.
Oh, man. Wait, does it say barber or hairstylist? Who should go?
Yeah.
What does that mean, who should go? I don't know what that means. Wow, 20 now. The biggest industry. Oh, man. Yeah, man. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Make sure you hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and share this with Connor McGregor, man. Share this with him. Like, I want him to see this. He's friggin' awesome. Yeah, you know what? I should have had a friggin' mannequin with a beard. I don't think I have a blonde one like this with a beard. Amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, comb the sides now with gel. Let me put a little more gel in here. I did put gel in the sides and everything, but put a little more gel in here. Yep. Just a little more gel. There's nothing, a little more gel is not going to hurt. So let me just comb this. Comb it straight down. There we go. How's that? Is that better now? I think it looks, honestly, I think this looks a lot like McGregor's hair. I mean, that's the point of doing all this, right? That's the point of doing these videos. But like, sometimes I really honestly shock myself with, you know, how I can turn this mannequin into looking like these people. Whether it's an actor or a sports player, I mean, it's crazy. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right. Now, I am going to jump in and we are going to get down talking about, and I've been waiting for this, almost like I'm waiting for this damn fight to happen. The part is right here. I'll show you guys up close. I did put the hard part in, as you can see, as best I could. I did carve the hard part, and here we go on this side here. So I think this looks pretty darn good. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm pretty, you know, I'm like, you know, doing it live. I think it came out pretty good. What do you guys think? Here, scroll down. Whoop. Travis. Yeah, I'll get Travis maybe. Justice League. Yeah. Yes, it is, Harry. It is a high fade. If you look at all his photos, it is a relatively high fade, man. It goes way up. Yes, Tom. I just actually watched a video I just did. I think it's titled like naturally curly haircut or something like that. Natural curls haircut. I've done a lot of Zayn Malik haircuts, a lot. So let's look at McGregor right here. So as you can see right there, hold on, $4,000 camera. I can't even friggin' zoom. So here is, look how high that is, right? So yeah, it's a pretty high. That's a little botched up right there, in my opinion. You know, I think could have got it faded a little bit better, but yeah. Yep. There he is. I have done Captain America. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right. Yes, I've done bald fade before. Sorry, guys. I got a hair stuck on my finger. All right. So let's talk. And I'm going to ask the biggest question that I've been wanting to ask everybody. Hello, everyone. Here I am. Now you can see me. Now you can see that I went from Connor McGregor, beautiful haircut, to now this, my bald head. All right, so I'm going to ask you all the question that, oh, I appreciate that. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Here we go, guys. Are you ready? Who is going to win this fight? Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather, or Connor McGregor? What do you guys think? Who is going to win this fight? Let me know. So here, while you're typing in the comments, I'm going to give you my opinion on this whole thing. So I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan. I always have. But I also have a respect for boxing too. Now, when I saw the Mayweather and the Pacquiao fight, I thought Manny Pacquiao was going to like destroy Mayweather, like destroy him. And Mayweather has a tendency, as you know, he kind of just, you know, waits around, very defensive, you know, then he goes in and just really slick. And that's what the whole fight was, right, Micah? It was just like, come on, Manny, like friggin' clock him. And watching Mayweather's fights, he is the #1 boxer. Like he's undefeated, like an undefeated boxer. And boxing is a really, really technical style of fighting where it takes a lot of, you know, quick movements and speed and agility and stuff like that. where Connor McGregor is a lot used to, you know, free arms. You know, McGregor, you always see him like this, you know, moving around and getting ready to strike. And he's, you know, it's a different kind of fighting style where I used to really think like, oh, McGregor is going to destroy Mayweather. But now I'm like, oh man, McGregor isn't a boxer and Mayweather is the #1 boxer like in the world. He's undefeated. So it's like, man, it's really, I'm starting to almost get like a little bit worried for Conor because I'm thinking like, yeah, he can hold his own, but I just hate to see him get like, you know, like embarrassed, you know, when he's 100 million or something like that. Yeah, you know, and yeah, right. I'm not. I did study some kung fu a long time ago. I had, you know, defense training in I went through a police academy a long time ago. I was a bounty hunter, so I have like some general like defensive and tactical skills and stuff I've learned. But I think that now McGregor, he could come out just powerhousing the whole thing and really just like overpower Mayweather. You know what I mean? And if he connects with him, man, it's going to be over. But I just don't know if Conor can sit here, right, and just be a boxer. I don't know if that's possible. Like, be like this the whole time. You know, I've never seen Conor McGregor fight like that. So, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, 180 million. Wow. I appreciate that, Jack, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so Conor is slow. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, Mayweather is used to like fighting like this. That's what boxers do. Boxers are extremely fast with their fists. Where MMA, they're just looking for that one, like, bam, that one shot. You know what I mean? So Conor will gas out by round 5. Betty, how you doing? So yeah, that's my whole take on his whole thing. You know what I mean? So my boy Conor right here, he's got to do it, if you know what I mean. He's a true Irishman. So anyone here from Ireland? I'd love to know if anybody here is from Ireland. I have done Jake Paul already, and I've done Logan. You can never rule any fighter out just because one punch can change, especially the fact that it's Conor and he has a huge left. Yes, Harry. Nate Diaz, yep. I've done Jake Paul already, dude. Chill. If you subscribe to my channel, you would know I've done Jake Paul. I've done Logan Paul. I've done Zayn Malik. I mean, just literally subscribe and browse my channel. Floyd will be training for that left hook. Yeah, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. You know, and then there's talk about when they're fighting, what's going to happen. Like, what if Conor like goes nuts and he, you know, starts fighting, right? MMA style. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Yeah. Leon Kennedy, I'm going to get to that. Hey, this is what Mauricio. All right, let's talk about Mauricio right here. Hey guys, I'm Steven and I cut the hair of other people because I don't have any. I'm just looking at Mauricio, really? No, Jack, you're not making me mad, dude. Yeah, then Floyd will sue him. That's right. Yeah, man, it's going to be, but I can tell you it's the #1 fight, like ever, the #1 fight. Haran, yeah, I've done his hair already. Niall, I've done his hair already, just not recently. Hey, Micah, can you take, I got to do something with my finger. I got a freaking hair splinter in it. Can you just talk to them? Hey guys, I have a hair stuck in my finger. I got to pull this thing out. So I'm going to give the mic to Micah. Micah is getting the mic. Here you go. Hang on to this. I'll actually clip this right here. All right. So Micah is going to give you his opinion on who he thinks. This guy knows his stuff about boxing. Go ahead, right center. Right in the center. There you go.
All right,
you can see yourself right here.
Oh, what's up?
And also right there.
All right, so yeah, no, I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be technical. I think Floyd should have this one in the bag, assuming he doesn't screw up majorly. I mean, the guy's won pretty much every match he's been in, at least that, counted professionally. And now, he's come out of retirement yet again. This isn't going to be kind of as boring, in my opinion, as, the Pacquiao fight. McGregor's a younger guy. He'll come out there with a lot of energy. But at the end of the day, I think he's going to have that defensive style. Mayweather will, and he's going to be able to stick out. Let's see what people are coming. Yeah. What's up, Moise? Appreciate the shout out. Martinez twins hairstyle, please. We did Martinez twins, actually. This is only my second video, but the first video I was in was the Martinez twins. So I can tell you, Jack, that we have done that one.
Tell Jack he's going my game channel.
Yeah, Martinez twins, Elijah. Yeah, it's the one video back, and it'll be right there. Yeah, Matt, the red beard would be a good reason why people might think you're Irish, although that is stereotyping a little bit. I think that you're whatever ethnicity you are, but the red beard would trip some people up. Yeah, he hasn't knocked someone out in 20 years, but you don't need to knock someone out to win. It's boxing. It's not, wrestling with the tap out, and even then you can win on points. You don't have to get that TKO. Exactly, Tom. Yeah, he's a point scorer, not a power puncher. And Elijah, as for the twins, if you're back to those Martinez twins, we did do them. Not as an exciting pairing as Mayweather and McGregor, but what if we had them box? It'd be hard to tell who was winning, couldn't tell them apart. All right, and he's back. No.
I like it. He's a point scorer, not a power puncher.
Yeah, absolutely.
Team talent, 10. Someone I wish to get a haircut by living in the West Coast. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've done Martinez twins, blah, blah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, if you guys are willing to fly out the Salon Guy anywhere, and feel free to add a ticket for me too. We will go anywhere, and you will get your haircut for an all expense paid trip. It'll be worth it, I promise. I hope. Please.
Have you? Yeah. Scoot over a little bit this way. You can keep it on.
Okay.
Scoot over a little bit. Actually, so here's the screen right here, so you can see we're both in the. See, so move over a little bit more. There we go.
All right.
Did anyone mention whether anyone from there's a guy from Turkey, right? Anybody from Israel or Jerusalem or any?
I had a good conversation in the comments back when I was behind there.
Really?
Yeah, with some guy named Evyatar. But,
oh yeah, Hebrew?
Yep.
Wow. Was he speaking in Hebrew to you?
I mean, I didn't have the Hebrew keyboard on there, so it was transliterated, but he bared.
You can't type in Hebrew.
He bared with me. I sounded it out.
Yeah, you can't actually go on a keyboard and start typing Hebrew, right?
Yeah, not on that keyboard, but maybe I'll hook up the Hebrew keyboard one time. And
is it really a Hebrew keyboard?
You can download it, and I know which keys are which. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'd love to know. I always like to know where people are from, Let me see. I can't even see what people are saying.
There's so much pressure being on camera on a haircut. On a haircut thing.
Kygo.
Constantly questioning whether it's good enough to be.
Kygo. What's up, Kygo? Somebody wanted me to shout their name out. All right. So anyway, guys, we're going to bounce. But I appreciate, let me just grab this. I appreciate everybody watching once again. Micah, thanks for joining me. And
absolutely, thanks for having me.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And tweet this out. Once we end the video, tweet this out to Connor or get this out to him so he can see it, because that'll be awesome if he can see this. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, tomorrow.
We did it. Don't let him know that I said he's probably going to lose.
Oh.
I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, but, I think it's gonna be an amazing fight, and I'll see you guys live again next Tuesday. But hold on a second, England. All right. But what was I gonna say? Oh, tomorrow morning. This is a sneak peek. Tomorrow morning, the new PewDiePie haircut and hair color is going live. And if you guys follow me, you know that PewDiePie shouted me out in one of his live streams, and he told everyone to go check out my channel and blah, blah, blah. And it was so cool. So I'm hoping that tomorrow, once this goes live, I'm going to try to get this to him and see what he says. So that's what I got coming up tomorrow. But anyway, let me take this. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all soon. All right. Let me end it.